Hi, I'm DeSipio. I'm a professor of political science and Chicano Latino studies at the University of California, Irvine. My interests are in minority politics, U.S. electoral politics, immigration, and immigrant incorporation. This quarter I'm teaching a class on minorities in the 2012 election, and I think that reflects in a lot of ways what I'm going to be watching for between now and Election Day, and certainly on election night. We passed an important milestone in the 2008 election. Everybody's aware of one, and that was the election of the first African-American president. But I think equally importantly, the electorate changed in a pretty dramatic way in 2008, and I want to see if that pattern continues in 2012. In the 2008 election, non-Hispanic whites, what I'll call whites or Anglos, voted one way, and the minority communities of the United States, Latinos, African Americans, Asian Americans, Native Americans, voted in a pretty dramatically different way. Had only whites voted in the 2008 election, President McCain would now be seeking re-election. Instead, the white vote, which as I say went pretty decisively for Senator McCain, was in a sense matched and overwhelmed by a very strong vote from minority communities who supported President Obama. And for the first time in American history, the minority vote in the United States in a presidential election exceeded 25%. It's a smaller share than the minority share of the national population, but nevertheless suggests a path to empowerment that's long been predicted, but I think is now coming to be in the American electorate. So the question that I have for 2012 is, do these patterns continue? Do we continue to see a pretty serious divide between whites and non-whites in the American electorate? And does the excitement that minority communities felt in 2012 carry over to, that we saw in 2008 carry over to 2012? If it does, I think President Obama is pretty much assured of re-election. If, on the other hand, there's apathy in minority communities, or more equally possibly some conscious efforts to keep them away from the polls, we might see an election of Governor Romney sort of reflecting the more traditional electorate in the United States.